Good morning, my friends. Well, Mama's in the kitchen this morning, and I have an energy bar that I would like to introduce to you that I found on YouTube. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start this. And it's early in the morning, so yeah, I'm in my pajamas, and my sister made me this many moons ago. I have a red one and a black one. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start out with some dates. Now, if you can find the bigger dates, they're softer. I think they're called jewel dates. Anyway, these are like this. All right? These have plenty of fiber. And so what you're going to do is you want them to come out like a paste. So we're going to throw them in here. And I'm going to use the whole container. And these were pitted. They had pits in them. I took the pits out. And let me tell you something about dates. To me, they taste a little like caramel. I call this nature's candy. Yes, they're high in sugar, but remember, this is natural sugar. And you're not going to have it all the time. So, anyway, let's get these blended up. I'll be right back. Okay. I had to finish what I had in my mouth. But the consistency that you want is something like this. Okay? Now, so simple. After you have this, you just need your nuts that you're going to add, and then you're going to get your bar. So, let me take you to another table. Okay, so I like putting gloves on. These are just the plastic kind that you can find at Sam's or Costco or whatever. Anyway, what I'm going to do, now you can use the back of a spatula or whatever, but I just like using my hands, and I'm going to press down. Now this recipe, I happened to see on YouTube. Why can't I say YouTube? Alright guys, I'm not doing this, I'm not redoing this video. Mama's just showing you what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm only going to make a few bars, so I'm not making a whole mess of them. But you want to press down as much as possible. You can actually, this is what I've done before. You just press down as much as possible. You know what I'm going to do? Take that out just for a second. And what I want to do is I want to make a couple of layers. So I want to get it as flat as I can. Because I want a couple of layers that when I put my teeth into it, I want to taste the almonds. I want to taste the walnuts that I've decided to use on mine. Okay, so here we go. That's what you're going to get. And if you want to make it look pretty and make it square, you can squish it up. And do that. Now, you don't have to make 2 layers. You could just make 1 layer. Ah, my face is getting cut off, guys. I'm sorry. Again, I don't want to make this video again. Okay. So then, what you're going to do is I want a little bit of almonds, and I don't want to put my hands in it because my hands are dirty. And I want to continue to use these almonds later. So we're going to put about that many. And if they fall, it's all right. I buy from the bulk. That's why it looks like that. So then you're going to do that, right? That is a lot of almonds. Now, if you really, really want to go and find out how many calories each of these bars are, and you don't want to put that many almonds like I did, then go by ounces. You know, make sure you're measuring everything out. I'm not measuring anything out on mine. Okay, so then I'm going to put this on top. And I probably, if I were you, this is me, just being me, just doing Mama's thing here. You could make 2 of them already. Roll them out, right? And put one on top of each other. But this is going to be so yummy. Man, you come from your run or you're working out, talking about going somewhere and buying you an energy bar. No, baby, here it is, right here. Don't spend money, guys, when you can do it yourself. And it's really fun. And it's, you know what you got in it. There's nothing else in here. This is as raw as you're going to get it, right? You want to buy a raw bar? Here you go. All right. Here we go. Dates are so yummy. You know, I just can't emphasize how yummy they are. My mama used to try and feed them to me, and I didn't want them. Back in the day, both Connie and I, we didn't want them. Now, it's our nature's candy. And anything, if you indulge in anything too much, like you're not going to want to eat these, you know, go crazy, you know, and eat them in the middle of the night, like candy, you know, because, you know, anything, any of a good thing can be a bad thing, so. I can't tell you how many calories or anything because I really don't do any of that. But it's all good for you. Look it. That's all you're doing. You didn't put any more sugar in here. You got your protein. Yumminess. Now, I've got some missing parts here, so let me put a little bit more here. I hope you can see all of that goodness. All right. Here we go. There you go. Now, I want to kind of make it a little square so that when I get my bars, I get all this yumminess, yumminess, yumminess. You want to bite into, and we're not talking about big, big bars, guys. Okay, here we go. So, get rid of that. Now this is just me cutting them the way I want them. But you can make them any size you want. Again, I'm sorry about my head. I don't have that much room to show you. Okay, I'm going to get this little corner here. There's no freezing. There's no waiting. You could put raisins in here if you wanted to get more fiber. But this is what we're talking about. I mean, fantastico. Amazingly good. You guys, after a long walk, you need some kind of nutrients, right? You need a little bit of protein. You need a little bit of fiber. This is that energy bar that you're looking for. So, you make it in your own house. You buy dates. You buy some nuts, and you don't have to use this kind of nuts. You could layer it up even higher. You know, if you want to make maybe 4 layers, you know. Cut them smaller, though. And I love you guys. I hope you enjoy. So, again, I took this from Everyday Food website, well, YouTube site. And they had only made 1 layer. And I decided I wanted 2 layers. I wanted some yumminess. I wanted some really good crunch to it. So you can make your bars as big as you want, as small as you want. If you find out how many calories and everything is in each one, you'll let me know. You can make them from any kind of dates and add all the nuts you like. And well, my friends, this was another episode of Mama's in the Kitchen. I thank you for asking. I had a few people that asked, are you going to make any more recipes? Well, I took this from, like I said, from YouTube. And you know how many of us go out and buy an energy bar before we walk? Or I've heard of you guys. I've not bought any, but how many go out and buy their own energy bar before a run or before a walk or after? And so how easy is this? Make your own. You know what's in them. You could add like I said, raisins and cranberries and oatmeal. So many great things. And, you know what's in them. There's no sugar in here other than natural sugar, which is the date, and it is high in sugar, I must admit, but we're making little ones, okay? So, anyway, I love you guys. Go out and make them yours. Enjoy them. Like I said, it's not my recipe, but I love sharing. You guys share your recipes too, all right? I love you, and I'll see you when I see you. Go out and be the best you that you know how to be. Forget about the rest. Bye.